Hi, welcome to Lunar Logic Tarot. I'm Juju, and this is going to be a collective reading for humanity for June 10th, 2021 and beyond. Okay? I'm not saying these things will happen, are happening, or have happened, will happen, or currently happening. So, okay? We just have to see and what happens and let them play out. So take what resonates, leave the rest. This can cover in any area: politics, environment, science, geopolitical stuff, economics, financial sector, global military industrial complex. Really anything goes. Okay? Dimensional, UAPs, UFOs, really anything. Anything Spirit wants to talk about. So, let's see. Okay. Alright, here we go. Cut the deck. We're going to take 3 from the bottom. 1, 2, 3. We're going to look at them last. Put them off to the side over here. Alright. So, starting of the situation. I don't know if you guys can see that. Hold on. Sorry. Sort of crooked. Not bad. Okay. Start of the situation. The unpleasant truth. The illusion. Opportunities humanity has. What humanity should forget about. What's helpful now for humanity. What's not helpful now for humanity. Potential outcome. Okay. All right, everybody take a deep breath. Let's see. Let me stretch for this one. All right. Let it be good. Start of the situation with the main male. So, this could be any political figure. This could be a president. This could be a head of state of any kind. This could be military. This could be a front runner and, I don't know, a whistleblower. It really could be anybody, okay? So the main male here. So there's someone who's leading this. The unpleasant truth, there's someone who's lying, though. Okay. What's the illusion? Occupation. So someone is lying about a job here. Or someone is being called a liar. Okay. The illusion is the work. The truth is that someone's a liar or is lying about this person. This person is the same one, but this person here is a liar. Okay? Opportunities that humanity has. Courtship. To get along with one another. This is the budding or the beginning of a relationship. This could be a relationship with anything. Another country, each other, relationships back with nature. I get it more with people. It could also be a relationship with people who are not from Earth as well. So this can talk about the budding of new relationships, also creating some type of stability in courtship. There's some form of stability in having good courtship. That's honest, okay? What we should forget about, though, is privileged lady. So what we need to forget about is that thinking that we're super special as a collective of humanity. Okay? Not saying that we're not special, but we're not like special, meaning like we're not the only life in the world or in the solar system, in the galaxy, in the universe. Also, we need to pay attention to our privilege, meaning how we're not taking good care of the earth. Okay, what is helpful now is being concerned. Okay, we need to worry. We need to be concerned about endings. We need to be concerned about falseness, particularly from a woman. but it doesn't have to be. A female head of state. Now, this could even be like government agencies as well. It doesn't necessarily have to be like a head of state, but it could be like actual like these agencies. It's like black budget agencies. Why that's coming through. Okay. Okay. Somebody here is going to make a deal with somebody who's there's one agency here, right? And here's the marriage or the merger here. Okay, like they merge together, or there's like one person is like the right hand of the agency of this clandestine agency that has like black budget money. And this person is the left hand of the agency. They're merging. So they're coming together. As a general public, we need to be more aware of this. We need to be concerned of this as well. What the illusion is that well, it could be the illusion of jobs. What's helpful now is to come together as a collective, though. But be mindful of these two. What is not helpful now is to act as if there's nothing to be worried about. We need to pay attention. So what is not helpful? Helpful is being concerned about what's going on in the state of the world environmentally, socially, economically, geopolitically, financially, environmentally, big time. I don't know why. Spirit is saying dimensionally. There's something that we need to be worried about dimensionally, like dimensions of space-time. There's something coming. Okay, what is not helpful now is community. Okay. What is not helpful now is thinking that we're working together as a community. Potential outcome. Fate. It says great fortune, but it's fate. This is like Fortuna. This is fate. Whatever is about to happen, it's fated event. A false person, okay, is creating the illusion of working for a greater cause. But I don't feel like they actually are. There's an agenda here. I feel it. I don't know what it is yet, but I feel it. It's a fated event too. And also be mindful of them working with the community in any aspect. I'm not sure what aspect that is, but there's something about that. Okay. All right. Let's see what this is about. So I'm looking at this as probably the current state of affairs. And then I want to do like future predictions. From, just what's coming down towards us. There's something that... Show me this main male. The shadow side. In reverse, which is the devil reverse. This person is working on a shadow side and trying to... This is a whistleblower. The main male is a whistleblower. Trying to reveal the underbelly of things. Tell me more about this main male. He has regrets, though, with the Five of Cups here. About doing it alone. Okay. Which I don't feel like they're doing it alone, but... Okay, somebody here is being the fall guy. Someone has regrets for trying to reveal the underbelly of the beast. Because now they feel like they've been left out. They regret doing this alone. I wish, okay, they're saying that they wish that they would have gotten more people involved sooner, maybe gotten more documents. Somebody's trying to undermine this person and what they're trying to expose. Okay. Why is false person here for the unpleasant truth? Yeah, action. The Ace of Wands here. There's a false person here that's lying about taking action towards something. Okay, what is this action going to be? They're lying about, okay, well, that they're saying, yeah, lying, okay, so lion. Someone's saying that they're going to take action against the lion. Or they have to, someone's lying about taking action. They're saying that we have to have strength, but it's not true. They're having strength to do the work. Something isn't true about what they're saying. It could be a man or woman, it doesn't matter, but I get the main male here. This person's like a focal point. They're going to end up, even though I feel like maybe they are telling the truth. Somebody's working really, really hard and taking a lot of courage and strength to try to discredit somebody. I mean, a lot. So now this person's starting to wonder, did I do the right thing? Did I... someone's like up late at night thinking, did I do the right thing? Am I doing this right thing? What is this going to cost me? They're trying to put on a brave face though, but it's not true. They're worried. All right, show me the occupation, please. Why is this the illusion? Yeah. With the Six of Wands in reverse. So somebody here is being unsuccessful to create illusion around someone's work history. They're being very unsuccessful, or with an empty victory in trying to discredit someone's work history. Create illusion around someone's work history. I get that this could be like someone who works in a government agency of some kind. Anything else about this occupation? That's why is it the illusion? Yeah, Eight of Swords reversed. But someone here is not thinking about this or trying not to think about it. Whomever's trying to discredit this person and create illusion around their occupation, they're not worried about it. I'll tell you that right now. They are not. Even though it is going to be like an empty victory for them, they're really not worried about it. Okay? So what is helpful, or what opportunities we have as the courtship, is to try to come together as a community or as a collective of humanity to be able to get some type of truth here, or come together and really be concerned, like raise our concerns about a whistleblower or something coming out. Why is the courtship here? But there's also something about the merger of two organizations, or two like compartments of an agency of some kind, a government agency. I don't know which government. It could be any government. I feel like it might be the U.S. government, but it doesn't have to be. Show me the courtship, please. Yeah, now we have the King of Swords here. So Aquarius energy, but also Gemini or Libra. But this is someone who wants to bring in the sword of truth. What is not helpful now is to be somebody, an agency where they work hand in hand. They kind of have like they're a marriage, but it's really two different agencies or two departments of the same agency, if that makes sense, government agency. They need to come together to form one in order to deliver the truth of some kind. Being very scientifically based, and communicate the truth. Also, if it's not that, then these two agencies are trying to come together and be some type of thought leader to narrate or direct the thoughts of the collective around a particular subject. Okay. Yeah, they're ready to come into fight. They're trying to put up a fight. Or we need to put up a fight against this ruler. Or it's like these two agencies become one and they become like a heavy sword. If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. So we have to fight against that. But, or is these two agents that are these two different departments that are trying to come together to at least deliver some form of truth. Albeit it's probably, yeah, there's indecisiveness about this. About which avenue to take here. Someone's scrambling, or agencies are scrambling right now. There's some, I don't know what the hell this is about, but something's going on. Show me a privileged lady. Yeah, we have somebody who is very stubborn, who is not satisfied. This is what we should forget about, is being wealthy as a collective. Because they're not allowing, they are withholding great fortune from us. Also great fortune in knowledge. So what is not helpful now is to be stubborn. What's helpful now is to be concerned and to start raising those concerns. Raising those voices, raising those concerns. This main person needs the support of the community or of the greater collective. And I don't think it's just one person, but this person is like the front person, if that makes sense. This person might end up being the fall guy. Or like the patsy, I guess. I don't know if that's the right word if I want to say patsy. But like the fall guy. Okay. Anything else about this privileged lady, please? Why we should forget about that. Yeah, the high priestess. She knows the secrets, but they're not sharing. This, and it doesn't have to be a privileged woman. It could be a privileged agency, a privileged government agency, a privileged military industrial complex, a privileged organization, a privileged CEO, whatever. They are sitting on secrets that they want us to forget about. They're sitting on really some high level shit that they want us to forget about. And there's some form of trying to confuse or juggle two thought processes here, or trying to juggle two different agencies. They're scrambling. Okay, why is concern here? Why is that helpful now? Okay, yeah, breaking of a concerned over breaking of a contract or the Constitution. Okay. We need to have concern over them breaking a contract or breaking the Constitution. Yeah, keeping this hidden, the stars reversed, keeping it from public's eye, emotionally manipulating the justice system as well, or the legal system. Well, I guess that is the justice system. Okay. So what is not helpful now? The community. Why is this here? Yeah, community. Okay, so to them, not to the rest of us, but to them, they feel like it's not helpful to communicate certain things to the community at large. So that would be all of the United States, like regular citizens. Or to the world. I feel like this is really big. So what's not helpful now is them communicating. Also, what's not helpful now is them not communicating to the wider community of the United States, also the world. This is a world stage thing. Anything else about community, please? Why is it not helpful? So, because they're worried about the financial market, they feel like it's going to tank. Because if they communicate this to the larger community or the collective of humanity, they feel like it's going to affect some type of financial stability. Yeah, it's going to cause a lot of conflict and drama here, a lot of rivalry. They're worried about fights being broken out or like chaos breaking out over this. A battle, a war over this might be breaking out, or they're worried about that. Or they're worried about having to fund some type of war that they don't want to communicate to the larger community. Okay. But something's faded. It's going to take, there's something, again, I keep getting this shit, and I don't know when this is going to happen, but I keep getting it. It's like shorting the market to fund, blacklisted or black budget projects. Like top secret, classified, or even above that projects here. But also, it's a fated event for something to take place. All right. Again, I'm not saying these things are happening, have happened, or will happen. So keep that in mind. These readings are not meant to be medical, psychological, relationship, spiritual, financial, legal advice. Okay. Why is great fortune here? It's a fated event. What's this? Okay. Yeah, 3 of Wands in reverse. And then the 6 of Swords. So someone's trying to turn their back from okay, there's something coming that's a fated event that people, or these agencies specifically, or these heads of states, are becoming increasingly impatient of trying to escape something. Or they're trying to turn their, or they could be trying to turn their back from trying to escape from something, because there is no escape from it. That's what I just heard. There is no escape from it. Anything else about this? Great fortune, please. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, no return on the investment here. There's no escaping, no return on the investment. So it might as well just go ahead and reveal whatever it is that they want to reveal. I don't know. Or again, I get something about shorting they're shorting the stock market for some type of fucking project. I don't know what it is. So be mindful of stocks. Okay, again, I am not a financial advisor. Yeah, and death. Tower in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. Also the Magician. So in the upright. So they're trying to avert some type of cataclysmic disaster economically due to shorting the stock, but also a whistleblower or revealing too much information. They want to put the end to magic. Magic something. Oh. So somebody or a group of people, they go by magic. That's the name of the group. This is what I'm hearing from Spirit. That's the name of the group. And they're worried. They're trying to get out of something. They're trying to escape something. Or trying to escape death, but they can't. Or they're trying to escape something being revealed. A transformation here. So they're trying to escape the end of their manipulation. That's what I'm trying to say. So really trying to avert a disaster by creating a diversion. If that makes sense. So that way they can try to move forward or move away from something. Okay. Let me take these back. And I'm going to look at those messages that we have from the bottom of the deck. And then I'll pull some future cards. Alright, let's see. Interesting. Very interesting read. Kind of cryptic. But okay. Alright, let's see. Okay. Spirit, what guidance do you have? Or, not guidance. Any additional messages? Any additional messages about this reading for the collective of humanity? They're lying. 7 of Swords. But what they don't see is that they're about to get tripped up. Which is good. But they're lying. Anything else for the collective of humanity? They're lying about a contract or a deal. A merger. Again, a merger. Also via communication. They're lying about communicating about a merger here. Merger in a company, but I get really strong government agency. Yep. Communicating about a war that might bring a lot of chaos. They're going to lie about a merger or a, what do you call? 2 agencies becoming one. Or 2 departments of an agency becoming one, having to communicate that because of the fight that's going to ensue. And that they're really worried about some form of chaos, breaking out because of some type of, something that's going to be revealed. But there is a lie here. What is this lie about? The King of Wands, action. Okay, being in the public eye. It's lying about some type of action by a leader. Okay. Or it doesn't have to be like a president or head of state. It can even be like the head of an agency or head of a government. Death in reverse. They don't want things to change. They're really trying to avert this because they're really worried about, again, a chaotic fight breaking out, or that they're trying to communicate we need to have another war. That's the last fucking thing we need. Show me the 8 of... See, I hit my mark. You look. See, these are war cards, okay? They're trying to avoid death and destruction or some type of cataclysmic thing. But they're also not communicating anything to us. They're worried about that. Show me the 8 of Wands, please. This person hits their mark. 8 of Wands. Yeah, we have the Magician again. So manifesting some type of battle or war. Trying to choose a different path. No longer being at a crossroads here. It's like a world thing. They're trying to avoid something like that. They're trying to avoid the end. And having to recover from some type of betrayal. Okay. Why is the Knight of Swords here, please? Yep. Not offering any apologies for lies and deception. Also not offering any substance or help. Okay. They're trying to fight off people who are trying to protect the oceans as well. Or they're trying to fight off the receding of the oceans or the dying off of the oceans. But they're not being forthright about the state of the world. But there's a completion or an ending that is coming. Okay. Show me the Temperance reverse. It's very chaotic. There's something that's going to transform. A cycle completes itself. Yeah, now we have the Knight of Wands reverse. Just really very impulsive action here. There's a lot of spying that's going on. Watching as well. Ready. We got 3 coming in. They already know something that they're not telling us. Obviously a lot, but there's something very specific that they're not wanting to tell us. Because it might interfere with some prior plans. Because something is coming. Okay, well, what are they spying on? What are they spying on in the collective? What are they spying on? Page of Swords, please. What are they spying on, please, Spirit? Holy Spirit. What are they spying on? The ending. I get like psychic spying. Or using ESP operators. I think that's what I just heard. Yeah, like psychic operators. To communicate, but they're spying on a potential ending that may be coming. Okay. Trying to fight it off possibly, but they're also there's something about the water. Again, there's something about water here. Yeah, this is like profit over people kind of scenario, but they're just not telling us. There's going to be some type of ending to some type of water issue, or there might be water wars as well. Have to pay a big price for water, clean drinking water. Yeah. For our children. Wow, this reading is super draining. Wow. Okay, last messages, please, Spirit. Anything else we need to know? Yep, again, can't wait. Also turning their back on a spy. Okay. Growing more and more, ever more impatient. Anything else? Yeah, regarding an emperor or some type of president or head of state. Could even be like a ruler. Like, you know, dictator or like a head of state, dictator. I mean, like someone gets like crowned the king or something like that. But they can no longer wait for this to happen. They can no longer wait for someone's executive decision. They have to pull the trigger now for something. I don't know. Something really important. Yeah, but it's not honest. It's not honest. Can't move forward. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Because of the emotional manipulation with Queen of Cups reverse. They can't move forward with emotional manipulation and or offer an apology because that would be admitting of guilt and of deception. Ooh, this is super draining, this one. Wow. Excuse me. Let's see. Alright. Any guidance, please, Spirit, for the collective of humanity? Any guidance, please? Any guidance, please, for the collective of humanity regarding this reading? The Siren, a temptation may lead you astray. So, again, there's more about oceans, too. They're tempted to just keep it status quo. The Queen, Love and prosperity. Yeah, because they fear of losing their finances or their political agenda or advantage or edge. Anything else, please? The Medusa, jealousy leads to downfall. Yeah, because it's over money. This is all over money. The Gate, a barrier keeps you from your goal. Yep, jealousy and greed keeps them from doing this. Because everybody wants to be the top person, right? But I told you, it's a fated event. Forces beyond your control intervene. Hand of fate, outside forces, spiritual, dimensional, and or, you know, off-world. But there's something, there's definitely something coming, for sure. So, alright, well, I hope this helps. Hope we at least find it entertaining. We have to see what happens. Let me see this. 1 second. There's something that they can't control it. It's like that song, what's his name? By Billy Idol. We didn't, like, what is it? We didn't start the fire. They can't change this. I mean, it's not just that, but it's also like forces outside of them spiritually, also dimensionally, Spirit is saying, and cosmically, okay, that they can't control. Also, this is fated event. This is meant to happen this way. This is meant to happen. It's happened before. Let's see. A Spirit is saying, well, we haven't been all accepting as we have been this time around. So maybe it'll change. Okay, show me the forces beyond their control. So authority, yeah. They're trying to keep authority or keep their reign on this, but they can't. Capricorn energy, they can't. It's beyond their control. This is like the hand of fate. This is the hand of fate. This is destiny. It's fortune. It's meant to happen this way. It's fortuna. Anything else, please? We have excitement, yeah. And we also have organization as well. Reaping what you sow, and independence. So they're trying to keep things so independent and not communicating with the other organizations. It's not ever going to go that way. Can't have control forever. Alright, well, this has been super draining and very strange. Well, I hope this helps, like I was saying, and we'll have to see how it plays itself out. But something big is coming, though. Really big. Let me see. What is this that I keep feeling? What is this that's big that's coming? I keep getting this. What is this that's big that's coming, please? What is this that's big that's coming? Order. We came in reverse, but we'll take it in the upright. Because you take these. There's some type of big order. What is this that I keep getting that is coming? A rebellion. Ooh, Lord. Okay, so there is a strategic or orderly rebellion, if that makes any sense, that's going to be coming. Someone's ordering a rebellion. Okay. Against flattery and secrets, or manipulation. Excuse me. Ooh, okay. And seduction. Away from the truth is what I just heard. Pisces energy. They might be trying to manipulate through seduction of the law system. See, time's running out here. The scales must always be balanced. So there's something that they're trying to seduce the law system or the legal system. They're trying to tempt whistleblowers, I guess. Anything else, please? To turn. Yeah, but a lot of them won't because of principle. Yep. They're trying to stop the resistance here. The Spirit says use caution. Be careful make sure your risks are calculated and make sure that you're protected, because right now we're not. Don't do it out of revenge. Do it because it's the right thing to do. Okay, well, collective of humanity, I hope this helps you. I hope you've enjoyed it, and let's see if it plays out. If you'd like to get a personal reading with me, all the information is in the description box below. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit all notifications. That way you know the next time I upload. And as always, please take care of yourself. Until next time. Bye.